This is the Foundation coming to you with another Cowboys video. I was mad this morning after hearing more things. I'm even pissed and more pissed off now. I mean, this Roger Goodell. I mean, bruh, the NFL. I don't know. It is just ridiculous. This whole thing. You know, I mean, when fans from other teams agree, that's bad. You know, because a lot of people don't like the Cowboys, but for them to agree, it's it is. That's how ridiculous this is. You know, I don't know if it's just because maybe the overall hate for Goodell or whatever. You know, it's stupid. But anyway, this is the second of 5 games. What do I expect and what I want to see? Offensively, defensively, I want to see how well, because the starters are gonna play in this game, and I think the starters will play depending if the series goes real smooth and no mental errors. I can see them getting out of them on the one series, whether they score or not, as long as there's no mental errors. Same thing with the defense. As long as they'll selectively take out the guys that they want to take out, and you know, just the quick glance at them. I want to see Dak. How he trusts his progressions more this year. You know, from last year. Last year he made his plays. He did what he had to do, but he was very careful with the ball. I want to see if he can, you know, trust his progressions a little bit more. Will they put in Zeke? Depending. I don't think so, but if they do, you know, I would like to see that. I want to see how he takes it out on somebody. Whoever gets the ball after that, it's going to serve as a competition on who starts, you know, depending on how the appeal goes and all that, which is going to be appeal, but what happens after the appeal. Tyron Smith, they're shutting him down, so, you know, who gets to start, Emmett Cleary or Chaz Green? You know, I want to see Chaz Green because I want him to win that swing tackle job. You know, because it's frustrating because we've seen him do it, and you know, we're excited to see him challenge free for a little while, but at the same time too, you know, it's just he can never be there. So, you know, but I want him to see how he does it. I want him to win that job. I want him to be available for that and all that. Byron Bell, he gets the nod this game, I think, because Looney's hurt. I think they're gonna give Cooper a chance to be a backup for the center position. But Byron Bell, I think he's gonna be more than Mauler, like how Leary was in 14. You know, Leary kind of got into a different kind of shape in 16. So I think he's gonna be more that, you know, if anything, he's gonna look more like that style, if anything. Within, I wouldn't want to play him, you know, because I want to see how, you know, how Hannah and Swaim come back, you know, and maybe getting even Rico involved with the first teamers and all that. So, you know, can leave Witten out and, you know, try those 3 guys. And as far as Lyle Collins, you know, would be nice to see him side by side with Zach Martin, and, you know, maybe someone more experienced like a Hannah or Swaim. This sort of can get the confidence going for Lyle, because Lyle was okay. He would, you know, but didn't knock our socks off or anything like that. Bryce Butler, he got a foot injury, so we're not gonna see him. But what I want to see, and I think they're not gonna do it, but I would like to see it, is the little Switzer and Beasley combination in there. That would be nice to see. So maybe if they keep up with it, then maybe they can run that play. Or the package or whatever. So with that being said, yeah. As far as the defense goes, I want to see how Cheeto Bay and Taco respond. You know, if you've seen my draft videos, you know, these guys wasn't exactly my favorite picks, you know, my pet cats, so to speak. But we got them. And I want to see these guys succeed in the worst way. I want to see them better. I want them to contribute in a great way for our team. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, we should have gotten this guy, or we should have gotten that guy. No. We got the guys that we got, and I'm like wishing like hell that these guys prove that was the right picks. I don't care about pet cats and all that. I just want to see them succeed. So with that being said, I want to see them. I really want to see how they respond in this game. We dodged the bullet, man, with Tyron Crawford. I mean, I don't know what it is with Tyron Crawford. I mean, he was very emotional, but I loved it though, because it shows that he cares. He knows what the fans been saying. He knows how much he's getting paid, and he wants to be that guy, and you can see that. You can see with that emotion and all that. And on top of that, I think he's tired of being like the reason why the Cowboys won't win this. Won't make it to the Super Bowl. Like, your defense is horrible. It's because of you guys. I think he's sick and tired of hearing that, and I love it. I really love it. Thornton, I don't think he's gonna play because he hurt his hamstring. Plus, he's not really Marinelli's big fan. But Paya, I want to see. Paya, you heard some real great positive things from Paya. Malik Collins, I hope they use him sparingly, because I love Malik Collins, man. He is showing that he's one of our top defensive players. The battles he had with Zach Martin is and all that. And Lawrence, I think they want to ease him, so I think they'll use him sparingly, if anything, because Mayoa, I don't think he's gonna play. Tapper, maybe game time decision, but I'm getting a little concerned about that. But anyway. Sean Lee, I think they'll keep him out. I think they'll lie to him. They'll say, oh no, it's okay. But at least we'll have Hitchens though. Hitchens will probably bring more stability to the middle of the defense, and all that, get everybody in the right place. Wilson's gonna play. Still waiting on that one. And also Wilbur, and the other guys. Anthony Brown is not gonna play. I think they're going to hold off on him. I wish Jordan Lewis was going to play, but did not. I already mentioned Chidobe. Skandrick, sparingly. Nolan Carroll, it's time to get his feet wet. So I think he'll probably play a quarter. Of all the guys, I think he'll be the one to play a quarter. Byron Jones and Heath, I think they'll play a lot. It's not like, I don't think like the last game, but I think they'll play enough, because I think they want to build that chemistry and everything. Xavier was my guy again. I like that he plays back, but I want to see a little bit more. And then finally, I was thinking about this after I made the last video and after on Twitter, because I read this. I kind of was reading his interview, and at first I was like, there is no way he's gonna put him in, but I started thinking and go, maybe that's Jaylon Smith. Does he make his debut? And I think with everything that's going on right now, I think to see him trot on the field, to get the media talk about something else, like, wow, this guy came back from that horrific, and here he is playing right in front of everybody's eyes right now. And if he makes a play, you can imagine what he can do for the whole team and the fans. That's uplifting everybody, just because of his journey, not knowing that he could even never play football again, and seeing how much dedication he had to for this moment, and I think Garrett might do that, might pull that trigger. I know it's a second game of the preseason, I know this and all that, but I think it's really something great for the team to see, So anyway, that's my video. I'll watch the game and give my thoughts on it. All right, mahalo for watching. Paniela boys, and go Cowboys.